So it's that time of the month where at the end of the month, I want to do a games added to the collection. So if you're new to the channel, welcome to q.v.o Games. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. My name is Juan, so I appreciate it. Should I go by Juan or JQ? I don't know. I think Juan's fine. My name is Juan, and yeah, so currently I am the only person who does q.v.o Games, and today is a new series where we do a kind of end of the month wrap up of like all the new games coming in and what to expect and such, and yeah, more content to be made about certain games. And there's been a lot of great games. I mean, I got a lot of my Kickstarters in. They're like to my left and my right here. That's why I'm looking left and right. And a lot of my Kickstarters came in, and yeah, I'm excited to kind of show them off. And a couple other games, and I'll go over that as we go. Some I did buy, impulse buy, and it's kind of the way it happens. Fun part, right? Fun part of the hobby is buying all these games and just because they look pretty. Favorite part. Awesome. So, one new game added to the collection. It's not really a game, it's more of an expansion, but it's the Vision Pack. The new Vision Pack came out, and of course I had to buy it. Marvel, love Marvel. Added it to the collection. And Marvel's great. This is Vision. Vision is like an android made by Ultron, who's like a villain in Marvel. This is more like a protection deck, I believe, from what I remember. And yeah, I basically bought it because I love Marvel and want to have it, and I like playing Marvel Champions. It's a really fun game, and I want to have everything and have it all. It's kind of how everything works, right? When I buy one thing, I have to go all in and buy it all. Which is kind of why I'm really careful about what series I get into and what games I do get into. Because when I have one thing, I just need to have it all, and I buy it all at once, and that is an issue and a problem. That's part of the fun part of the hobby for me. It's kind of like a retail therapy, which I need to tone down a lot. Get in there. But we are going through our games, and we're getting rid of some of the ones we don't play anymore. Another video, of course, of games I got rid of. However, my Kickstarters that came in finally is Merchants of the Dark Road by Elf Creek Games. If you don't know who Elf Creek Game is, they're doing a really great job. They did Honey Buzz, I believe it was called, and man, that game was great. It was a really fun game. I think you can't find it right now. It's like out of stock everywhere, or they're not printing it. The Merchants of the Dark Road is a game where you're playing as a merchant, and you're kind of going through trying to sell off your goods. One sec, actually, before I get that wrong again. Yeah, you're selling your goods essentially and trying to have more points than your enemies at the end of the game. The board is modular as well, which is really cool. So, and I think that's fine, like puzzle piece board. That way you have an expansion, you can puzzle things out. And it's a great option. People are really complaining about that. Haven't really gotten to play it yet. I'm going to, but first things first, there's another game I want to try out first, and that's going to be next. However, this is going to be the more of like the expansion stuff, Patriots Provisions, the metal coins, of course, and the coin pouch. The game looks kind of dark on camera. Huh, well, it is a dark game. It looks like the color's a little off. Let's see if this is better. That's a little better. A little bit. Yeah, so I got all the expansions and stuff, some sleeves as well, and I'm excited to get it to the table. I'm trying to find the right group as well to play with. However, no one's really had time, and we know with the pandemic going on, don't really have too many game groups going on. It's very rare. Another game that came in, not a Kickstarter, but it just released, and there's another publisher that we should be watching out for this year. Like seriously, they're doing such a great job. q.v.o Games. q.v.o. I'm not sure if I'm Dever. I'm not sure if you're watching q.v.o Games. Let me know what you think. Let me know how to pronounce your name, because I want to make sure I get it right for the future. But they've been doing a great job. They did Lunar Capital as well, and the game looks beautiful. I mean, the inside of the game board itself looks amazing. The components inside look great as well. And yeah, the game's more of an abstract game from my understanding. Different rules, of course. You take on the role of a spirit, and you fulfill like all the sort of tasks, who they are, where they're taking the duties of the great spirit of the forest. And the game is great. The game looks great. I haven't played it yet, and I've heard a lot of great things, but even the board itself just looks gorgeous. The game looks gorgeous, the artwork, and like I said, q.v.o Games, they're doing a lot of great things. A lot of great games are pumping out, and I think that's someone to be watching out for this year. And I'm kind of excited to see if my prediction is right, that I think they're going to have some of the best games of 2021. We'll see. So, one by Roxley Games that I didn't back but was on Kickstarter. Radlands. Radlands is, I have the box already open kind of, so I can take it out a little bit so you can see. But there's just a hold, this box just holds it. Look how pretty this looks. This looks awesome. And inside the box looks amazing as well. Yeah, Radlands is a 2-player head-to-head card game, and you're trying to defend your own establishment, and you use water to activate your cards. It's 2 players, of course. Doesn't play very long, but I think it's going to be a big hit for me. It came with the inside of the box. I love the pink. It looks awesome. But it comes with 2 playmats as well. The game is like a head-to-head battler, and you're trying to defend your own settlement against them. The cool mechanic is you're both pulling from the same deck as well, and when you're pulling your cards, try to go up against each other. And yeah, I haven't really got a chance to play, seen a lot of content on it, and this wasn't, I didn't back this game. The game actually came out, and I was kind of like having like, wow, like I regret, because I was very much capable of backing it. I could have had this box for the affordable Kickstarter price. I think they upcharged at least 50% up, I think, from the difference was. And yeah, it's been seeing a lot of content on it, and I was like, well, I gotta check this out. I want it now. Went on the website, bought it, and there's like running out. There's like a few left, I think, from my understanding, so I had to buy it quickly. And look how gorgeous it looks. It looks great, and the card art looks awesome too. For sure, I have content about this and some video about it as well. Maybe like gameplay of some sort. However, the game itself, it plays 1v1 head to head, and I don't have many games like that. So this is actually a really good idea for me to have this one to play. I am getting rid of a couple other games that are head to head 1v1s, and I think this one is going to be great. I had a lot of great things about it, and it made a lot of people's top 20s of 20. Yeah, a lot of people's top 10s actually. And I'm really excited to get that. Didn't back it, unfortunately, bought it on the website. Another one that is not a Kickstarter that came in is Trickerion by Minecraft Games. Another publishing company, I think. They're doing some pretty crazy things. They did Anachrony, they have the Voidfall, which is actually on late pledge right now on the Kickstarter. The late pledge, I mean, not Kickstarter, I think it's on q.v.o, the late pledge, which I'm actually going to late pledge because I didn't get to pledge it myself. However, Trickerion is the Legend of Illusions competition. I'll read it from the back here because I'm not too sure. I know it's worker placement, active point system. I know it does that. But you're basically going in, you're trying to be the champion of the Masters of Illusion. And I think that's a really cool thing. That's interesting. You don't really see that often. The board itself looks really great. Double-sided main board, of course. So it's based 19th century life. You're serving to become the city's most celebrated magician, essentially. That's going to be a lot of fun. I love the way this game looks, and I loved how it played as well when I saw it play. The game itself is by Minecraft Games, and the main reason why I bought it is because I know they're doing some really great things at the moment, and some of their games are all coming out, and they're amazing. They look great. This is going to be one of the ones I think I'm looking forward to the most to play. This one and Anachrony as well. I haven't got to play either of them yet. I'm almost looking for the expansions, but haven't gotten those in yet, and I'm going to hopefully get them in soon. This next one is more of like a battle game, and it's one of my Kickstarter. So it's not, I didn't back it when it originally came out, but it is a Kickstarter, or like a crowdfunding. It's not really a Kickstarter, it's a crowdfunding game. And it's called Twisted Fables. I did get like the whole special thing. So they have like a kind of like almost like a late pledge, I think, ish on GameFound, and you can basically get everything. I'm gonna pull it all out just for you guys. These are gonna be some of the miniatures it comes with, and they're all Fables basically. There's like Dorothy, there's like different ones, Little Mermaid and stuff, and they all basically it's a battle. You're battling against each other in like a head-to-head format. There's 2v2s, 1v1s, all that stuff, and it all comes all inside here. So the publishing company Dimensions did a kind of like a late back almost, and you basically can buy the game and they would ship it to you. Like it was already, there's no waiting. You basically, the moment you bought it, it came out. It was more of just a sleeve. The moment you bought it, it was shipped to you. And that was kind of cool. I appreciated that. And I wanted to try out the game because it looks cool. I mean, it looks crazy cool. A lot of people I know purchased as well. These are more of the Flood and Flame expansion instead of the expansion. And yeah, it looked great. There's different ones like Red Riding Hood, all that stuff. And it's a battle game. It's head-to-head, no cooperative. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun, especially for my group who is really competitive. And that's kind of the main reason why I bought it as well. Also, it looked great. I think it was pretty affordable. It was not above $100 US. And I was like, yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'll gladly do that and test out the game, see if I like it. I don't think I've played many of these type of battle games anyway, so I think it's gonna be fun. Actually, I played Unmatched. Unmatched was a lot of fun, a little too simple for my taste, but Unmatched is a really cool one, and I think this is gonna, I don't think they play the same at all, but that's kind of like the only battle game I played so far. And I liked it a lot, so I want to see maybe Twisted Fables scratches that itch. Not 100% sure because, like I said, I think they play a little differently, but I know they're just kind of like a head-to-head game. I guess Radlands is a head-to-head game as well, I guess. You're like kind of up against somebody. So that's Twisted Fables, and this is going to be the last one that I'm getting that came in this month for my collection. I'm expecting more, but this is January's editions, and hopefully I can make content for this soon and get it out to everybody so you guys can check it out and we can get some thoughts going. You guys can see if you like it or don't like it. Maybe even an unboxing. Maybe a Twisted Fables for sure. That'd be a lot of fun. Since also they believe you can still buy it on their website or on their GameFound page. I think you can still purchase it if you really want to. Yeah, that's kind of it on the games added to the collection. I plan to, I think, have more coming sometime in the next week or two that I'm going to be purchasing, or that I should be delivering. I'm waiting on a couple more Kickstarters crowdfunding. Let's get used to saying crowdfunding because it's no longer just Kickstarter. It's crowdfunding. It's GameFound and Kickstarter now. Probably more in the future. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if I'm probably gonna have more coming in, and we're gonna be making more content about those and around those. I'm excited for that to happen. I mean, honestly, it's like I feel like it's like a dopamine rush when like you open a box. It's like Christmas, right? You don't know what's gonna. You show up or you get home from work and you're like looking. You're like, wow, you have like a box waiting for me. You're like, and it's under my name, and I look and open it. I'm like, it's just a kind of like a rush. Yeah, but I think I should have the Pokemon. That's on my mind. A new game just came out. So the Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid should be coming in the next week or two, and that's gonna be like I actually purchased a couple of like the expansions on the side from like a local game store I shop at here, and I'm going to basically do like a mass. I'm gonna show it all together, but some of it has already come in. The expansions, little pieces have come in already, but I want to show it all together, and I'll explain on another video when it comes time to. And yeah, we'll kind of go over that as it goes. So yeah, that's basically all the games added to the collection January 2022, not 2021, 2022. And yeah, let me know what you thought. Maybe some other games I should check out. Did you like any of the games? Should I play any of my games? What do you recommend? Tips while playing these games? Should I do something that maybe I'll like it more? Should I do a review? Let me know what you think. Thank you.